the selection. Right. How are we doing that on the other side? We're calling data web API utils. Get all nodes. Which is calling this. Which is calling this. Right. So that's how we're setting it. So that's fine. So selection store dot dispatch token equals at dispatcher dot register function payload. I don't need to really rewrite all this. So we're right here. Selection. Okay. So then in app.js, need to register it. Okay, so on select, which probably means that we need to make this have more layers. So let's do this. All right, and then so we'll update it there, and then set the state, which kicks off a re-render. For here, we're going to do selection store dot get, and the list is going to be selection, and then for here we'll pass this dot list selection equals this dot state dot selection. Sweet. Let's see if that works. Let's see. Oh, MonsterBot's still in here. Leave MonsterBot. Or Monster Cat, whatever. Alright, so let's see if that worked. Selection store is not defined, which makes sense because we didn't add it up here. Change event is not defined in selection store because it's click event. Change event, oh, I may have, yeah. So list name is the currently selected value when we click on it. So that's good. So then we want to display something different if it's currently selected. I have a lot of buffers open. So this would be B12. The first programming language I learned was Visual Basic 4. Back for either Windows 95 or 98. I don't remember what it was at the time. So good luck trying to copy that one and doing Visual Basic 4. It's not a good idea. Alright, so here we want to, based on the selection, so selection equals this dot props dot selection. If selection equals list name, you were there? You were there when what? Visual Basic 4 was out? Alright, so if selection is equal to list name, then return, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, I grew up in a very poor household and we didn't get a computer till I was like 13 or 14. That was like our first computer ever, and I mean, by computer standards, it was quite modern. It was like, I don't know, 200 megahertz or something like that. I mean, I didn't get a chance to have like the Apple IIe or anything like that. This dot props dot list dot name Clipper. Otherwise, we're just gonna return this dot props dot list dot name. I don't even think I've ever heard of Clipper. That's probably way before my time. So that didn't work. Why not? Oh, that makes more sense. Whoops. So it's not calling get name. So selection to blah blah blah, return blah blah. Nice. Perl was my first web language, and I forget there was a utility called like News Publish or something like that, Newspub or something like that, and it was basically like, you know, blogging before blogging was a word. And I used to work on that for a friend who had a website. That's when I first got into like web programming. So why isn't it calling that? Oh, it's probably hasn't rebundled. Yeah. Unexpected token, line 25. Why is that unexpected though? Good old BBS's. Line 27 now. Ooh, 27. Unexpected dot. Each child serves blah blah blah. Oh, right. Unexpected dot in line 26. That seemed to pacify it. Alright, let's see. Nice, that actually worked. Needs a little styling, but whatevs. Yeah, I missed all the BBS stuff too. I haven't even written a Perl script in a very, very long time. I'm kind of slightly happy about that. I remember when I turned 15 or 16, I opened up a bank account because I had a, you know, part-time job or whatever, probably 16. And I had to get my mom to sign to get a debit card so that I could then pay for online hosting. This actually isn't i3 right now. I'm using GNOME shell, so that information's a little inaccurate. I think my modem was a 28.8, and it was not like there weren't faster modems. That's just what it came with, and so that's what I used. But like my brother got a 56K and it was double the speed, and I was like, wow, oh my god, like it was crazy. But my brother lived with my father and my mother, and I lived with my mother, so yeah. No, just GNOME shell. I'm not in i3 at all right now. I just wanted to change. I switch back and forth. i3 is a lot of typing, and sometimes my hands are just sore. So sometimes it's easier to use a mouse. Alright, so since that works, we want to save automatically. You can't seem to install i3. So I don't know what Debian is using for their package for that. What does it say when you try to install? So we don't want to set state here.